And welcome back into Snead State Community College Wallace Plunkett Gymnasium, getting ready for our second game of day 2 of the Marshall County Tournament. It'll be boys varsity action as the 3rd seed Arab takes on the number 6 seed, the Albertville Aggies. These two teams have played so far once this year in regular season, and Arab defeated Albertville in Arab on December the 2nd, 52-41. Starting lineups are being introduced, and let's go to Dave Sohan. Dave, give us the starting lineups for tonight.
The Albertville starting lineups was number 4, Sam Barcliff, a 6-foot junior. Number 13, Connor Lowry, a 5'10 junior. Number 14, Cooper Colvin, a 6'1" sophomore. Number 30, Isaac Henderson, a 6'1" senior. And number 44, John Wesley C., a 6'5" junior. Albertville is coached by Dylan Bunnell. For your Arab Knights, number 0, Owen Thomas, 5'10 junior. Number 1, Spencer Strickland, a 6'4" senior. Number 2, Will Cavender, a 6-foot senior. Number 3, Jonathan England, a 6-foot senior. And number 5, Case Couch, a 6-foot senior. Arab is coached by Brandon Cruz. Arab is seeded 3rd in this tournament, and Albertville is seeded 6th.
The Arab Knights 13-6 on the season. The Albertville Aggies 11-11 on the year. As we said, they played once already this year over in Arab, and it was an 11-point night win, and we're about ready to go here. Arab as the lower seed in their white, as they're the home team. The Aggies are in their black. They're the visiting team. Looks like jumping will be Spencer Strickland and Cooper Colvin, and we are set and ready to go for our boys varsity action this afternoon, and the tip is controlled by, it's out of bounds off of who? And it's going to go to the Albertville Aggies. The tip was really not controlled by anyone in a scramble for the basketball. Last touch by the Knights, and the Aggies will have the first possession. And Barcliff into the front court, and they go down inside quickly. It's knocked away from C and stolen. And Arab with a steal there. Good defense down inside. I believe that was Strickland knocking away for the Knights. Arab in the front court. This is Cavender. Cavender to Strickland, back to Cavender. Cavender to Couch. At the top of the key is Thomas. Thomas spins into the paint. He goes into the corner. Long 3 for Jonathan England is no good. It's knocked away, and here comes Albertville into the front court off that missed shot. Barcliff on the right side comes up. Now he'll give it back to Henderson. Henderson will give it back to Barcliff, and they'll reset the offense between the circles at the top of the key to Colvin. Colvin to C as they run the weave. C trying to make a move there against Couch, and down into the paint, and the long jumper by Barcliff is long as the pass went out from Lowry and almost knocked away there, and Arab will control the rebound, and Will Cavender comes into the front court behind the back dribble into the paint. He'll pull up, great pass down inside, and the layup by Couch there for Arab.
Good backdoor cut by Case Couch, and good conversion by the Arab Knights.
Lowry on the left wing for the Aggies to Colvin at the top of the key. Colvin down into the paint. He'll get it inside to Henderson. Henderson was wide open there. Great look there by Colvin to Henderson for the easy 2-point bucket in the paint. No defense there that time for Arab.
Defense turned their back, and he was wide open under the basket.
There's an 18-foot jumper for the Knights as Will Cavender, the senior, picks up his first 2 of the night, and Arab up 4-2 early. Connor Lowry on the left wing for the Aggies to Cooper Colvin. Colvin at the top of the circle. He'll back it out now, penetrate. Goes in the corner to Barcliff. Barcliff at free throw line extended. Goes inside, and that's Lowry off the iron, no good. Strickland 6'4" there to claim the rebound, and here comes the Knights with a 4-2 lead into the front court. Quickly down low, great ball movement by Arab. At top of the key, Cavender. He'll go back to Strickland. Strickland in the paint, muscling his way to the bucket. He'll kick it back out and throw it away, and quickly, here comes Lowry. He'll run down the loose ball and pick it up and score. 2-point bucket, great quickness, Connor Lowry.
Oh, good play, good steal, good penetration, just a good play by the Aggies.
Into the front court is Cavender. He'll give it off to Couch. Couch back to Cavender on the left wing. Top of the circle, it goes to England. England back to Couch. It goes inside. It's knocked away from Cavender and chased down in the corner. Cavender spins on the baseline. Fall away jumper is no good. And the Aggies going for the rebound. It's knocked away as Connor Lowry was there, and he had it knocked away from him by Jonathan England, and the Aggies will have possession.
Good box out by Lowry. He really had his man. He was the guy was a little bit taller than him, but he boxed out really well.
We played 3 minutes of this first quarter. We're all knotted up 4-4. This is a 3-6 matchup. Arab seeded third, and the Aggies seeded sixth. Looks like we've got 4 subs by us coming in for Arab at the next break. Is it go to Cooper? Cooper to Barcliff. Barcliff looks back for, is that Cobbin? Cobbin from the top of the circle. And a nice jumper, Cooper Cobbin, as he knocks down the first tray of the day. Or they call that a 2. Was it a 2 or a 3? I thought it was a 3.
It was a 3.
Yeah, they've got it 6 out. We're going to call it a 3 right now. As Arab in the paint, spinning down low as Cavender. He puts it off the glass and it rolls in. And the scoreboard says we're tied at 6-6, but I still believe that was a 3 by Cobbin a moment ago that they're not showing on the board. Up the floor.
He looked like he was behind the line.
This is Cobbin on the wing. He'll go to the paint. He'll put it up left-handed. Nice shot, but off the back of the iron, and Strickland there to claim the rebound, and Arab into the front court. With the basketball is Owen Thomas. He'll give it to Cavender. Cavender crossover into the paint. He'll go inside. What a great pass by Cavender to find Jonathan England for the easy layup. Give the assist to Cavender. What a sweet pass that was.
That was a great pass.
3:54. The scoreboard says 8-6. I think it's 8-7, but we got to go with the scoreboard here. As C into the paint. He'll go to the Snead State logo, and he is fouled there as he puts up a shot. And I believe Spencer Strickland will pick up the first foul of the evening, and will send John Wesley C to the free throw line. Dave, I can tell you one of the things that a play-by-play guy don't like in a game that he hadn't seen one of the teams, they're about to take 4 subs out or put 4 subs in with 4 new players. I just learned the ones that are on the floor. Now I've got to learn 4 more.
Right.
And now I think that's what we're discussing. Was it a 3 or a 2? And we've got a timeout, and that's what they're discussing. I believe it was a 3. Now, again, I'm not the official scorer, and I'm not the official.
They're calling a 3, the official show.
Did they give it a 3 finally? They hadn't put it on the scoreboard, but I thought it was a 3. I thought he was at the top of the circle, and there it is. So we were correct.
It is 8-7, Arab.
John Wesley C misses the front end of that. Well, actually, it was a 2-point shot. He misses the first. He'll get another. Into the game for Arab. Ty Snyder into the game. Excuse me. That's Dakota Neesmith into the game. Also looking, that is Drew Puccio in the game for Arab. And we'll try to pick up the others. 23 is Zach Hallman in the game for Arab.
We're tied at 8.
And into the front court, here comes Cavender. All tied up as C made 1 of 2 from the free throw line as Arab will work at top of the key. This is Cavender. He'll penetrate again into the paint. The follow-away jumper from the free throw line is off the back of the iron, and Albertville has the rebound in a tie game, 8-8. Into the front court is Barcliff as he goes back to Henderson. Henderson uses the ball fake, goes to Barcliff in the corner. The long 3 is off the iron. Albertville runs down the rebound. Is in for the Aggies is Hunter Smith. Into the lane is Henderson, and Henderson muscles his way to the bucket. Nice job, Isaac Henderson, to score and give Albertville the lead.
Good control of his body to get position on the inside.
10-8 as Puccio has it almost taken away and is punched away. Good defense there by Barcliff. Albertville into the front court. Colvin in the corner to C. C launches a 3. Off the iron, no good. Aggie foul will go against Henderson as he came over the back there of Drew Puccio. Henderson about 6'1", Puccio at 5'8", and I think Puccio took the worst of that.
Just kind of landed right on his back, didn't he?
Yeah, he took the worst of that one,
He
but
sure
the young
did.
man is up. Arab has the lead at 10-8 with 2:45 to go in a rapid first quarter here. Puccio with the basketball goes to Cavender. Cavender gets a screen there inside, and that screen from Perkins. And they'll go in the corner to Puccio, back to Cavender. Cavender guarded by Barcliff in the paint. He'll kick it on to Neesmith on the wing, and Dakota Neesmith, the 6-foot senior, knocks down the tray and will give Arab the lead at 11-10 with 2:16 to go first quarter.
Good kick out by the Arab man to give an open shot for the 3.
Hunter Smith with the basketball. He'll drive into the paint. He knocks down a Aggie player, and they're going to call a block there as the Arab coaches wanted a a charge, but they're going to call that. Is that on Cavender? They're going to call that on Cavender, his first, and he'll check out of the game as Owen Thomas back in the game. Checking in for Albertville, Ty Snyder, as he'll replace Sam Barcliffe for the Aggies. As Snyder will inbound the basketball, he'll get it in to Henderson. Henderson working the baseline. He's going up and scoring. Again, a good muscle play using his strength there. Isaac Henderson scoring against Caleb Perkins.
Good awareness.
Puccio into the front court, and do we have a foul or did he step out of bounds?
Foul on number 11.
That's Snyder.
Yeah, going to be on Snyder.
Ty Snyder, a 5'8 freshman in the game for the Aggies. And it looks like Spencer Strickland will check back in the game. And that's a powerful-looking young man at 6'4", about 220.
It is, and Henderson is using his body well. He feels confident down at the low block, down inside.
Yeah, he's a physical guy. Inside it comes to Strickland. Strickland has it taken away, knocked away by John Wesley C. Good defensive play there. Looked like Strickland was going to have an easy bucket there on the low block, but Strickland, or rather C, able to knock it away. The tie-up's going to give it back to Arab as they're going to call a jump ball there. They're going to lob it into Strickland, almost has it stolen. Strickland to Cavender. Excuse me, that's not Cavender, that's Thomas launching a three. It's no good. Into the front court comes Colvin. Colvin stops at the top of the circle and will back it out against the Arab man-to-man defense. He'll go down in the paint, go to the left hand, off the glass. Nice move. Nice move by Cooper Colvin, the sophomore, getting that bucket to give Albertville a 3-point advantage at 14-11. 123, and good move down the baseline by Thomas. He'll kick it back to Neesmith in the corner. The long jumper is an air ball there by Hallman, and the Aggies come into the front court with the lead. This is Snyder on the left wing, back to Colvin. Colvin made a great move on the last possession. He goes into the paint again. He'll kick it in the corner to Smith. Smith in the paint is going to pull up and spin and take a shot. A nice shot around good defense. Zach Hallman, very good patience there. Hunter Smith to get that off in the lane, and Albertville leads by 5. Into the front court is the Knights. Thomas at the top of the circle. He'll kick it to Strickland. Strickland with C guarding him. He'll kick it in the corner to Hallman. Hallman behind the back to the bucket, and his shot is no good, but I believe Hunter Smith is going to be called with an Aggie foul as he made contact on that shot by Zach Hallman, the 6'1 freshman.
Hunter Smith.
11-16 is your score. Albertville leading by 5. It's Aggies 16, Knights 11 with 40.6 seconds to go. The first free throw by Zach Hallman is no good as Will Cavender back in the game. Also back in the game for Arab is Jonathan England. Those two were starters for Coach Brandon Cruz. 16-11 is your score. We're in the final minute of the first quarter. Rapid pace first quarter. Second shot is no good, but Spencer Strickland is there to get the rebound, loses control and falls, and I believe we're going to have a foul on, is that going to be on Strickland? Yes, it's Keandre Yancey has checked into the game. The big 6'5 freshman for the Aggies, as he had the rebound and Strickland went to the floor, he fell over him, and Spencer Strickland has picked up his second personal foul, and he's going to check out of the game. And I don't have a number 12 on my roster for Arab. So, Dave, at the end of the quarter, if you can check with Arab bookkeeper sitting next to you and get us a number 12, I would appreciate it. Snyder with a basketball, and in the lane is Colvin. Colvin to Smith. Smith in the paint is going to put up a shot, and once again, great move, Hunter Smith, as he's made a couple of great moves and got in the paint and scored in the paint. And Albertville has built a 7-point lead, and we're under 10 seconds to go in the quarter. 18-11 is your score. Cavender, good defense, Connor Lowry. He'll go down to the baseline, spin. Are they going to get a shot away? Cavender puts it off the glass, no good. Yancey there for the rebound. He'll kick it out. The long shot at the end by Colvin is no good, and that's the end of the first quarter. And the Albertville Aggies have the lead. It's 18-11, Albertville over Arab for the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5 FM.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Screwdriver. Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone. Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in to feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Dominated in the paint offensively.
Hunter Smith had a great first quarter in the paint for Albertville. Is in the game for the Aggies is Hayden Peak. And again, Smith to the basket. He has it blocked there by that man, number 12. We didn't know who he is. We now know it's Landon Strickland, and he got the block. Great defensive play, and in the front court come the Knights. That's Thomas along the baseline, guarded by Barcliff, and Barcliff's going to be called for the reach there.
Yeah, he tried to get the baseline, and Barcliff reached and was called for the hold.
Caleb Perkins, the 6'6 senior, about to check in. He's going to check in for Landon Strickland, who had a couple of good minutes there for Coach Brandon Cruz. Had a great defensive play on that last possession. Arab will inbound the basketball as trying to get it in. The Knights will I throw it away? No, it's run down at half court by Owen Thomas. Thomas guarded by Barcliff to Cavender. Cavender to the baseline, and he'll go back out front and into the paint is England. England gets it back out to Couch to Cavender. Cavender trying to make a move in that low block, has it stripped away. They're on the floor, and we've got a whistle. Is it a jump ball or a foul? Looks like it's a jump ball.
Going to be Arab's ball.
And Arab will have possession as Albertville got the opening possession here. But the Aggies are playing some very good aggressive defense there when the ball goes inside for Arab. As it's knocked away by Connor Lowry, the control there by Thomas. Thomas with the basketball. He'll go into the paint, and it's stolen, knocked away, but picked up by Arab's England, the fall-away jumper. A lot of contact there, no foul, and here comes the Aggies. Into the front court, Connor Lowry all the way to the bucket. That should be a charge, and is. As Lowry was a bit out of control, and good job there by Arab. I can't pick up the young man's number, but that was Cavender. Cavender got back quickly, but there was contact on an Arab shot, but Cavender got back and took the charge there. Good play by that young man.
Lowry dipped his shoulder, and it was an easy call for the charge.
Thomas with the basketball for Arab, top of the circles, as he'll go to Perkins. Perkins has it taken away by Yancey. Yancey behind the back, but taken away from him, and then Snyder gets the loose ball. No, that's Barcliff. He picks up the loose ball and will score and give the Aggies a 9-point lead, their biggest lead of the day, and Arab's going to get a quick timeout. With timeout on the floor, the Albertville Aggies lead Arab 20-11 at the Marshall County Basketball Tournament.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Lake Gunnersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Gunnersville. Call Lake Gunnersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Gunnersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Gunnersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Gunnersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Gunnersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
They've really taken the ball strong to the hole.
They have the intensity on defense is really strong for the Aggies.
Arab with the basketball. They trail by 9 at 6:35 to go in the first half. England with the basketball to Perkins. Perkins back to Cavender. Cavender is guarded there as he'll dribble to the corner. He'll kick it back out to Thomas. Thomas at the top of the circle looks for Perkins inside. He'll take it to the paint and have it stripped away. Great play there by Hayden Peak, the senior for Albertville, comes into the front court. And Barcliffe's going to launch a 3. It's off the back of the iron, but it's run down in the corner by Lowry. He'll go to Yancey at the baseline, and Yancey's soft shot off the back of the iron, and here comes Arab in the front court. It's been a while since the Knights have got a basket. They need a big one here. It's Cavender. He'll go down to the baseline and to the basket, and he is fouled, and it's going to be on Barcliff. Barcliff's going to be called for the reach, and we'll send Cavender to the free throw line. And looks like we got Strickland and Neesmith about to check in off the Arab benches. Going to the free throw line will be Cavender. Will Cavender, the 6-foot senior, in and out and back in, as he has 5 points tonight for the Knights. And Strickland back in, also back in off the bench is Neesmith. Hunter Neesmith had a 3-pointer earlier when he had some minutes off the bench for Arab. Cavender with his second free throw is off the back of the iron and almost claimed there by Arab, but Connor Lowry comes up with a loose ball and brings it up court for the Aggies. In the corner it goes to Colvin. Colvin has it stripped away, but it was last touched by England. So the Aggies will inbound it along the baseline with 5:46 to go. First half, Albertville up by 8, 20-12. This is Peak at the top of the key. He'll go to Colvin. Colvin at free throw line, back to C. C drives to the baseline. He'll spin back, get it to Colvin. Colvin into the paint, almost has it stripped. He'll pick it up there. C into the paint. He'll put it up. The soft jumper is no good, but you have contact before the shot, but it'll be a 2-shot foul as was fouled in the act of shooting. And Albertville really doing a great job, I think, Dave, being aggressive, taking the ball to the basket.
They're controlling the ball. They're not making a lot of turnovers, and they're getting good penetration, taking it to the hoop.
John Wesley C will shoot 2 as he was fouled in the act of shooting, and the Aggies now up by 9 as he makes that. 21-12, 5:33 to go here in the first half of this boys semifinal. Second free throw is also good as John Wesley C makes them both and gives the Aggies their biggest lead by 10 at 22-12. Will Cavender in the front court, guarded by Connor Lowry. The Aggie defense, man-to-man defense, has been really great here in the first half. They'll swing it to Strickland. Strickland to Neesmith underneath the bucket. That is England. He'll get it to Cavender underneath. Great pass once again, Will Cavender. Great recognition. Give the assist to Cavender in the bucket there to Strickland on that pass.
Yeah, good pass. Good look inside for an easy bucket.
22-14, Aggies by 8. This is C at the free throw line to Connor Lowry into the paint. He'll pull up with the left hand, no good. He'll come over the back and not be called for the foul. And Aggies lucky there that Colvin wasn't called for the coming over the back there on Neesmith. This is Neesmith on the wing. He had a free from there earlier. It's off the iron, no good. Left this one short, and Peak there for the rebound for Albertville, and they'll move into the front court. Hayden Peak with the basketball to Connor Lowry on the right side, back to John Wesley C. C is going to kick it in the corner. Going down the baseline is Peak all the way to the bucket. Nice move. Great shot, just didn't finish.
He got the baseline. That first step he was by his defender, but just could not finish.
Well, that great first step, got down the baseline all the way to the bucket. No defense there. and did not make the layup, and then Albertville lost it out of bounds, so Arab has a chance to cut into this lead. 22-14, 4:13 to go first half. Cavender in the corner to Neesmith. Neesmith will bring it back up top. He is bumped there by Tillman Plunkett. This is Thomas taking it into the lane. He's in the lane, got to get out to Strickland. Strickland all the way to the bucket. Nice cut as Strickland recognized he had a path to the bucket, and he hits another layup.
Yeah, initially good help defense, but he just kind of shook his man and went in for an easy shot.
22-16, the Aggies in the front court with Snyder with the basketball to Tillman. Tillman left-handed.
Oh, good pass.
Great back door, and again, the Aggies with a great opportunity missed the layup. Back to Plunkett. Plunkett to the bucket. He's going to put up a soft left-handed shot, and the Aggies got the offensive rebound and a second chance, and Tillman Plunkett able to convert there. 24-16 is your score, 3:25 to go first half, Marshall County basketball tournament. Albertville and Arab, second game of the day. We have two more coming up. Neesmith, top of the key to England. England with the basketball, spins in the paint, has it knocked away, and the Aggies pick it up. Henderson on the floor. He needs some help, and it's knocked away. He's going to get it. Ball still on the floor. Now Henderson picks it up. It is foul, but no whistle there. Into the corners, Plunkett. He goes across court to Snyder. A lot of action there. No whistle by either squad. And Snyder's going to dribble it between his legs here. He's got a mismatch there. He's going to go in the corner, and now picked up by Thomas. He'll kick it back out. And the Aggies looks like they want to slow it down.
Yeah, they were a little out of control right there. They're going to set the play up right here.
As Coach Bunnell wanted C to come out once again with his matchup, and he's cut off there in the paint. C back in the paint. He's going to spin. He's going to spin. Had it knocked away. He's on the floor, and Albertville's going to get a quick timeout to save the possession. We'll take it with them. 24-16, 2:29 to go. The Aggies on top of the Arab Knights from the Marshall County basketball tournament.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Gunnersville.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Albertville got a quick timeout. Got to credit Coach Bunnell there, Dave. He realizing he was about to turn the ball over, got a timeout to save the possession.
They were kind of out of sync, and but yeah, Albertville's got good help defense. They really intense on defense.
2:29 to go, first half. Aggies inbounded along the baseline. Cooper Cobbin has it deep, trying to get off a shot. He does, and Nice work, Cooper Colvin, to get off that shot and use the glass. He has in the game 6 points. It's 26-16, 217. Aggies with a 10-point lead. Seven, excuse me. He has 7 on the day. Cavender in the corner. Long jumper that time and knocking down the tray with a defense right in his face is Couch as he knocks down the tray. And there was some contact after the shot as the Arab coaches here by us wanted maybe a free throw on that shot. But what a big shot by Case Couch there. It's 26-19 after that three. A great move once again. Hunter Smith taking the contact down the baseline and finishing at the bucket. 28-19.
Smith has come in and got some quality points.
Cavender going the other way, and he was sandwiched between two Aggies, and it looks like Tillman Plunkett is going to get that foul as after that Smith moved down the baseline. Strong move and bucket. Arab got the ball out of the net and went quickly, and Cavender was fouled and will be at the free throw line with 1:41 to go here in the first half. Cavender converts. 28-20 is your score, and looks like Landon Strickland checking back in the game.
Cavender has 9 points right now.
He has been a lot of the Arab offense tonight for sure. Will Cavender, the senior, the second free throw is up and good. 28-21. The Aggies with a 7-point lead with 1:41 to go here in the first half. The winner moves on to the semifinals. Ty Snyder on the right left wing. As top of the key is Tillman Plunkett going down the baseline. We got a whistle and we got a foul away from the ball. Looks like we've got Tillman Plunkett setting a moving screen, player control foul, and it will give the ball back. Turnover of the Aggies, and here comes Arab into the front court, trailing by 7. Couch with the ball, make that Thomas on the left wing, and back to Strickland. Strickland spinning against Henderson. Cavender guarded by Tillman out front. In the corner, Cavender looks. He'll kick it back out to Strickland. Strickland tries to make a move against Henderson. He spins into the lane, goes all the way up. The soft one-hander is off the back of the iron, and Isaac Henderson claims a rebound for the Aggies as we've gone under a minute. 28-21 will the Aggies hold for one. Is standing in front of us here is Isaac Henderson. And he'll flip it to Hunter Smith, who's had a great first half for the Aggies. And he'll spin into the paint once again and put it up and in. And Hunter Smith is dominated in the paint in the first half as he converts again in the Aggies' benign.
Boy, he really knows. He's quick off that first dribble, isn't he?
30-21 as Hunter Smith didn't start, but he's come off the bench and really giving the Aggies a spark.
He has 8 points.
In the corner is Couch. Couch is going to bring it back out front with 21 seconds to go. He'll kick it to Cavender. The Aggies on top by 9. Looks like the Knights may hold it for one shot at 13, at 12, at 11, at 10, at 9, at 8. This is Thomas at 7, at 6. Thomas back to Cavender at 4. Cavender on the baseline at 3, puts up a shot and scores at 1, and that's the end of the first half. And the first half score is the Albertville Aggies 30, Arab 23. We'll take this time out. You're listening to the Marshall County Basketball Tournament on Power 107.5 FM.
RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And for a limited time, you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Looking for a lawn care service to add a fresh look to your home or business? Shelton Lawn Service can take your property to the next level with an emphasis on quality and affordability. Whether you're looking to maintain your current yard or ready to refresh your design, the Shelton Lawn Service professionals can handle the job. They love to help clients create the landscape of their dreams and rediscover the beauty of being outdoors. For a free estimate, give Brandon Shelton a call today at 256-293-8255 88816. As the Electric Board of Gunnersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, providing reliable electricity and exceptional customer service. We're committed to helping our community succeed as it continues to grow. The Electric Board of Gunnersville strives for excellence and takes pride in everything we do. No street light is too small or substation too big for us not to do the job well. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be. First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
And welcome back to Snead State Community College. We get set for the second half. The Albertville Aggies holding a 7-point lead. The winner moves into a semifinal matchup on Friday night. And the Aggies will open up for the second half. It looks like Colvin and also Connor Lowry, Henderson, and Hunter Smith on the floor. Looks like a Couch in England, Cavender, Strickland, and Thomas on the floor for Arab. So the starters, other than Hunter Smith, on the floor to start second half. Looks like Arab begins this half in a zone, in a 2-3 zone. And the Aggies with the lead, they'll dump it inside Hunter Smith. Got a great first half. He goes in the corner to Colvin for 3 and knocks it down.
Good pass by Smith.
He was double teamed. He scored 4 baskets in the first half. Great pass. Give him the assist, and Cooper Colvin launches the tray and scores to give Albertville a 10-point lead. And we got a whistle in the corner and a turnover against Case Couch, the 6-foot senior. Good defense by the Aggies and a great first possession for the Aggies against that zone to recognize zone, get it to Smith in the paint, and the great kick out in the corner.
Good ball movement, good ball reversal.
Connor Lowry brings it into the front court, and now Arab, after one possession in a zone, have gone back to man-to-man. They'll go inside to Hunter Smith, who had a great first half. He'll make a move against Cavender, have it stripped on the floor, and we've got a whistle and a jump ball, and the possession arrow will favor the Arab Knights. Is that time, Dave, we saw a double team when Hunter Smith got the ball in the paint that time. Arab brought a double team and forced the tie up.
He tried to force it right there. Should have kicked it back out.
And
they made that adjustment at half because Hunter Smith really made some good moves in the first half to get some easy buckets in the paint.
That's the first time we've seen him bring a double team when he got the ball in the paint.
Yes.
He had 8 points in the first half, and now after the turnover, the Knights have the ball in the front court with England on the wing. Back to Strickland. Strickland looks on the wing and back to the top of the key to Thomas. Back to Strickland. Strickland against the Aggie man-to-man is going to put it off the glass, and a bad shot there. That off the corner of the backboard, and good defense there by John Wesley C, forcing that bad shot by Strickland. Lowry, top of the key, as he's defended there by Thomas. He'll back it out and now give it to Cooper Colvin, who knocked down a tray to start the third quarter. 6.5 minutes to go. The Aggies on top by 10, 33-23. Cooper Colvin dribbling top of the circle. He'll go down in the paint, into the corner it goes. Hunter Smith into the paint at the front of the basket, puts it up, missed the shot, but drew the foul. And again, they spread the floor, got it to Hunter Smith, who drove into the paint once again, Dave. We saw that throughout the first half. That time he left the shot short, but that was a foul there on Arab.
Hunter Smith, when he has space, he's really tough one-on-one.
Hunter Smith at the free throw line had 8 points in the first half. His first free throw is good. 34-23, that's the biggest lead, 11-point lead for Albertville of the game. 6:17, we've just begun the third quarter. Second free throw is rims out. The Aggies have scored the first 4 points of the quarter and have an 11-point lead with 6:10 to go, third quarter. Cavender in the corner to Couch. Couch in the paint, loses possession, and Connor Lowry picks it up. Should be a run out and a layup, and he missed it. And then Cooper Colvin there to follow it up. A good job by Cooper Colvin to follow the shot.
Yes.
Because it was an easy layup. Everybody thought Lowry would make it, but Colvin was there to get the putback. And Strickland in the paint as they got it deep that time, and Strickland puts it in, and we got a whistle and a timeout with 5:42 to go here in the third quarter. The Albertville Aggies up by 11, 36-25. You're listening to Marshall County Basketball on Power 107.5 FM.
Everyone's banking. With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051.
Shelton Body Shop, Highway 79 South in Guntersville is the place to go when you need auto body repair of any type. Jeff Shelton will be happy to give you a free estimate. And remember, it's not your insurance company's decision. You have a choice about which body shop you'd like to use for your repair work. Shelton Body Shop is on Highway 79 South. Call 256-582-8869. Shelton Body Shop, serving North Alabama's auto repair and refinishing needs for 51 years. A business built on faith and Christian values.
Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you Community Channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal, community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's Community Channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of Community Channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
And we're back at Snead State Community College. Jeff Allen along with Dave Soha. It's the third quarter of our second game of the day as the Albertville Aggies lead 36-25 as the Aggies have really dominated this game from the beginning. They led 18-11 at the end of three quarters. They led 30-23 at the half. They're up now by 11, and they'll have the basketball, and we'll bring it into the front court with Cooper Cobbin. Man-to-man Arab defense as Cobbin will spin at the top of the circle. He'll get it to Connor Lowry, back to Cobbin. Looked at a three, didn't take it now. Moving into the paint is that was Hunter Smith and had it knocked away that time. Good defense by the Knights, and that was Jonathan England.
I think Cooper Cobbin got away with a walk right there.
Connor Lowry on the inbounds play will have the ball. He'll set the offense as Coach Bunnell calls the play from the sideline. Cooper Cobbin looks down inside. He's looking for Isaac Henderson. Henderson is there. C trying to get it to him. We'll back it out, and they'll reset again as he calls play number 5 for the Albertville Aggies at 5:06, and he motions, let's begin the play, as he's like a conductor on the sideline. Cooper Cobbin in the corner to Hunter Smith to the baseline, and he steps out of bounds. Again, when he got the ball, Dave, we saw a double team come and force the turnover. So that's twice he's got the ball, and twice we've seen a double team on Hunter Smith.
Good defense by Cavender cutting off the baseline.
After the turnover, Arab in the front court with England. England to Cavender. Cavender down the baseline. He goes inside to the short shot there, and that's that's Perkins. Perkins has just checked in, and he misses that short jumper in the paint. Cooper Cobbin in the corner, and Isaac Henderson walks with the basketball. We saw that a lot last night here, Barry Galloway and I did. These officials from the Birmingham Association call that much more than officials in this association.
Yes, it was. They lift that front foot, and then it's travel every time.
4:29 to go. Albertville up 36-25. Arab just one bucket here in the first 3.5 minutes. Cavender will give it to Neesmith. Neesmith trying to work against Isaac Henderson. Back to Cavender. Cavender, foul line extended. He'll go to the baseline, put up a shot. Tough shot. Count it. It is fouled in the act of shooting. And Isaac Henderson is pleading his case, but the officials are not going to listen. But Will Cavender, what a move, what a shot to take the contact.
He works hard for a shot. He went one-on-one isolation, and he worked hard. Got that. He's going to go for the conventional three-point play.
And Will Cavender, I believe, on the night. Cavender now with 15.
Yes.
15 for Will Cavender, and in the game is Drew Puccio, and Owen Thomas will check out. An 8-point Aggie lead after that 3-point play, 36-28 for 11 to go, third quarter.
That was a big shot by Cavender.
Barcliff into the front court as he looks into the corner to see. He'll come back to Cooper Cobbett, who thinks about a three. He'll take it down into the paint, kick it out to C. No good. Bounces off the top of the rim, and it's 6'6". Perkins skies and gets a rebound. Big possession as they try to cut into the lead. Cavender almost loses it here in front of us. We'll kick it to England. England pulls up along the baseline, is double teamed, and the ball slapped out of his hands, and the Aggies the last to touch it. So Jonathan England probably bailed out there because he was trapped along the baseline, and the Aggies slap it out of bounds. England into Perkins. Perkins to Cavender in the paint. The follow-away jumper is off the back of the iron, and Isaac Henderson has the rebound for the Aggies.
Good defense for the Aggies right there.
Barcliff brings it into the front court. Guarded there by Puccio. Between the circles now. Goes to Cooper Colvin. Colvin top of the key as he tries to move down in the paint. Will kick it in the corner to Barcliff. Barcliff will bring it back out and try to penetrate. Cuts through the defense into the paint. Kicks it back out to Smith. Missed to the basket. Kicks it back out to Barcliff for a three, and it's good.
Good play.
Nice job again. Hunter Smith did not score, but give the assist and the three-point bucket to Sam Barcliff, and the Aggies lead now by 11 again, 39-28. Perkins on the wing into the paint. He'll kick it back to Cavender. Free throw line extended. He'll pull up 18 feet, knock it down. That's an outstanding basketball player there for Arab.
He's money in the bank.
Just a great pull-up 18-foot jumper, soft shot by Will Cavender. 39-30 into the paint is C. Being physical underneath and got to the basket, missed the shot. A great physical move, but he couldn't convert it. Up the floor comes England into the front court. He'll go into the paint. He'll kick it in the corner. And this is Hunter Neesmith from the corners, no good, and the Aggies with a rebound. Seemed like when the Knights have a chance to cut in the lead, they have an open shot but can't make it as Neesmith couldn't there. And Barcliff with the rebound to Isaac Henderson, who will shoot a three and off the front of the iron. But Hunter Smith is there for the rebound. The putback is no good. And Arab, is it Arab or Albertville? C.
Arab's ball.
C last to touch it. And Tillman Plunkett in the game. Also Hayden Peak in the game for Albertville. Back in the game, Owen Thomas. It looks like Case Couch is coming back in the game for Arab.
That was a big offensive rebound by Hunter Smith, but he just couldn't put it back in.
It looks like that's on the left hand. Coming by us was Will Cavender, and it looks like his nail might have got pulled off as he was bleeding from his middle finger, and he had to go. And of course, they need him on the floor. He's got what, 18? How many have you got for him? 16 points, and now is, I guess, do we have a official's timeout for him to? I didn't see them give either coach a timeout, so I presume they've got an official's timeout. There may be some blood on the floor.
They're looking over there underneath.
Yeah, there must be blood on the floor there. And then Cavender is getting looked at. It was now not on his shooting hand as I saw it as he came by, but there was blood dripping from his middle finger, and I don't know if it was a cut or if his nail got pulled, but he was some discomfort right now.
They're going to do all they can to get him back in because he's their leading scorer with 16 points.
Yeah, they need him, and a lot of times if he hadn't scored, he's set up a shot for another player with an assist. 39-30 is your score. We have 2:01 to go here in the third quarter. Of course, the winner of this game is going to play in the semifinals. Now, Guntersville and Asbury, they're scheduled to play in the boys varsity game at 7:45 this evening. Our next game up, of course, 4 yesterday, 4 today. Next game up is girls varsity action as Arab will take on Albertville as we're still here waiting. And now we've got a whistle, and is Cavender coming back, or have they decided I guess they decided to play. They gave him a few moments, and he's still being looked at by the trainer, but I don't see him out on the floor. And Arab will have the basketball, And Cavender with 16 points is still being looked at on the bench. And Arab brings it in, and Drew Puccio in the front court for the Knights. He'll hand it off to Thomas. Thomas is fouled there. Barcliff, not a very smart foul there, went for the steal and made contact, and that's going to be the third personal on him. Only the second team foul. Arab only one, so only 3 fouls called here in the third quarter of this game. Puccio out front, picks up his dribble, looks for help. He'll get it to Neesmith. Neesmith spins against Hayden Peak. They'll get it to Perkins, top of the circle. And a long jumper there, top of the circle. It's no good. Owen Thomas in Albertville gets a rebound, and here comes Will Cavender as he's going to be back in the game as he's going to the scorer's table now. Barcliff with the basketball to Tillman Plunkett. They look inside. Plunkett came off the bench. That's a great no-look pass, and Isaac Henderson able to finish. I was about to say, Tillman Plunkett came off the bench in the first half. Didn't play very many minutes, but he had a couple assists. He didn't score, but again, what a great assist that time. A great back cut that time. Isaac Henderson going to the bucket, back door, great bounce pass, able to finish, and picks up the foul. He'll be looking for the three-point play here, and Dave can give Albertville their biggest lead of the night.
That was a big back cut right there, and they could be, it's already a double-digit lead right here.
41-30 with 1:17 to go. Henderson's shot bounces around, hits every inch of the rim, but falls off, and Perkins comes out with a rebound. He's chased by 3 Aggies, and they'll get it in the front court to Neesmith. Cavender has checked back in the game. He's guarded by Plunkett, and it's stripped away, and Isaac Henderson comes up with the loose ball. Good defense there by Hayden Peak to strip it away from Neesmith and give the Aggies the possession. We're under a minute. 52 seconds, 51 seconds, 50 seconds left in the game. They'll hand it to Peak, and Albertville may just decide to hold it for one shot with an 11-point lead here at the end of the quarter. As Tillman sets a screen, all the way to the bucket is Peak. He'll pass it back out to Henderson. Henderson might have got away with an extra step. We'll give it to Lowry, back to Henderson. 29, 28 seconds, and now Henderson's going to bring it back out. And the Aggies are going to reset the offenses. He'll spin against Neesmith. He'll go down the paint. He'll kick it in the corner to Hayden Peak, who'll shoot a 3 and miss it. And coming over the back is Ty Snyder. And Arab will have the last possession possibly, as Albertville took a shot with 16 seconds and an over-the-back call against Snyder. And it looks like Keandre Yancey, the 6'5 freshman, he hadn't played a lot tonight, but he's back in the game. And also in the game, Hunter Smith, who's had an outstanding night for the Albertville Aggies. 41-30 is your score, as the Knights will have an opportunity here at the end of the quarter. Spinning into the front court is Thomas, looking for Cavender. Needs some help. He'll go to Strickland. Strickland will give it to Cavender with 6 seconds, with 5 on the clock, with 4, with 3. Cavender pulls up top of the circle, shoots a bad shot, and didn't even come close that time, and that closes out our third quarter. The Albertville Aggies leading Arab 41-30. You're listening to the Marshall County Basketball Tournament on Power 107.5 FM.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
We've got 8 minutes to go in this semifinal, this first round game. The winner goes on to the semifinal. The Albertville Aggies up by 11, 41-30. They'll have the first possession of the fourth quarter. They outscored Arab in that quarter 11-7 to take this 11-point lead into the fourth quarter. And foul-wise, Arab with 2, Albertville with 3, so only 5 fouls called there in the third quarter.
When Cavender went out, it was a 9-point lead, so it's 11-point lead at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Barcliff with the basketball to Connor Lowry on the wing to Yancey. Yancey looks inside. Great position by Plunkett. He'll kick it back out. They'll go in the corner to Barcliff, and he's going to bring it back up and reset the offense. Barcliff behind the back, guarded there by Couch. Barcliff, top of the circle. He's going to have to move. He goes in the corner. Plunkett in the paint. He looks behind, looks for the back door, gets it to Connor Lowry. Hunter Smith dribbling down the baseline, puts up a shot off the glass, missed it. He made all those in the first half. He missed that one tonight, but he's going back to the free throw line as he took the contact on the shot. And Hunter Smith will go to the free throw line, and again, he'll shoot 2 for the Albertville Aggies. That's the third team foul, and foul will be called on Spencer Strickland. That'll be his third.
He saw a lane to the basket and took advantage of it. He just couldn't finish the shot, but he hits the first free throw.
He's got one more coming as he was fouled in the act of shooting. 42-30 off the front of the iron, and Couch with the rebound, and Arab will bring it in front with Cavender. Arab down by 12. They need to start cutting into this lead. They go on the low block to Strickland against Yancey. He can't get off a shot, and they're going to call Yancey with a hold there, and it should be on the floor. It's going to be on Keandre Yancey. The freshman picks up his first. That'll be the 14th foul, and Arab will inbound it along the baseline. Inside to Strickland, wasn't looking for the pass, and Albertville comes up with a loose ball. The Tillman Plunkett in the corner to Smith. Smith down the baseline, has it knocked away. Good play by Spencer Strickland as Hunter Smith was going down the baseline, had an open lane, and Smith able to knock it away.
Yeah, good defense by Arab, preventing an easy bucket by the Aggies.
Barcliff will inbound it for the Aggies. He looks, got to get it in, and he does, to Hunter Smith. Smith's going to hand it back to Barcliff in front of the Aggie bench. And Barcliff's going to set the offense as he goes to the right wing to Hunter Smith. He'll run a wave at the top. Connor Lowry in the corner to Barcliff, who's open for a 3 and knocks it down. Great work for the Aggies then to free up Sam Barcliff for a wide open 3 in the corner, and Albertville has their biggest lead at 45-30.
That was a big basket right there. Good offensive set.
Down the baseline, it's stripped away, and Couch loses it, but it will belong to Arab as Tillman Plunkett stripped it away, but he was the last to touch it, and Cavender inbounded. Albertville leading by 15, their biggest lead of the night. The long jumper for 3, and they're going to need a lot of those here in the fourth quarter as Owen Thomas knocks down the 3 from the right corner, and it's a 12-point Aggie lead at 45-33.
That was a big basket by Arab. They needed that.
Into the front court, here's Connor Lowry to Yancey. Yancey to Plunkett. Plunkett's going to back it out. Albertville didn't have to be in a hurry. 6:13 to go. 45-33 lead. Barcliff with the basketball here, almost at half court. Almost went back court. He's got to watch it there. Good defense by Thomas going back door. Hunter Smith, and again, they spread the floor Great job, Hunter Smith, going back door. Great pass there by Barcliff. Hunter Smith finishes with 2 and was fouled in the act of shooting, Dave.
Good look by Barcliff, finding a good hard cut by Hunter Smith.
Yeah, the play was made by Barcliff. We know that Hunter Smith finished the shot, but Barcliff made a great bounce pass as he went back door. And Hunter Smith converts the 3, and it's back to a 15-point Aggie lead at 48-33. So the Knights hit a 3, and the Aggies come down and get a 3-point play. Cavender down the baseline has it stripped away, and it's last touch for the Aggies. As it looked like he had an open lane down the baseline, but good defense once again. And the Aggie defense has been good all night, Dave.
It's been real consistent. It's forced Arab to some tough shots.
Thomas inside has it knocked away, and last touch there by Hunter Smith.
Cavender's hit some tough shots, but Albertville's defense has forced some tough shots.
Arab will inbound the ball as the ball went off the hand that time of Connor Lowry. And Cavender will inbound it, and he'll get it to Strickland. Strickland to Thomas. Thomas looking to get off a tray. He hit one a few moments ago. Strickland in the lane spins, has it knocked away. Trying to pick it up in the Aggies. Again, they're getting every loose ball. The deflection, and Sam Barcliff comes up with a steal for the Aggies.
Good defense. Good team defense by the Aggies.
48-33, 5:24 to go, fourth quarter. Albertville up 15, and we got a whistle and a timeout, Albertville. And we'll take it with them. 5:20 to go. Albertville leads Arab 48-33. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5 FM.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone. Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience. I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
In the first 3 minutes of this fourth quarter, the Albertville Aggies outscored Arab 8-3. They built a 15-point lead. After the Aggie timeout, they'll have the basketball, and you wonder now, Dave, with that timeout, if Coach Bunnell is going to begin to work on the clock.
Yes.
Up by 15, 5:20. The Aggies having trouble getting it in. They'll get again to plunk it back to Henderson. Arab stays man-to-man. And the Knights are going to have some defensive stops here to get back in this game. And it looks like that's what the Aggies are spreading the floor right now.
They're going to make them chase.
And Barcliff with the basketball to Connor Lowry. Lowry across the court to Henderson. The last time they did this, they found Hunter Smith going back door for a three-point play. Henderson to the basket. He'll kick in the corner to Tillman. Tillman almost threw it away, but Barcliff able to run it down at half court. The Aggies have taken about 30 seconds off the clock now as Barcliff goes all the way to the basket, but he'll kick it in the corner, and I believe that's the strategy now. As he had an opportunity at a layup, he passed it up to kick it in the corner, and the Aggies working on the clock. 4:30 to go. They've taken almost a minute. Now Henderson goes all the way to the bucket, off the glass and in. As he found the lane wide open, and Isaac Henderson wasn't going to pass it up, and the Aggies now by 17 at 50-30, and mishandling the ball is England, as he had a lane to the bucket, and he may have turned it over. But nope, they say Hunter Smith, the last to touch it is Puccio.
That's got to be deflating for the Arab Knights to have to chase and for 45 seconds to a minute and then give up an easy bucket.
The Aggies took almost a minute off the clock and then hit a layup. Cavender's going to inbound it to Thomas, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds once again by Isaac Henderson. Impressive performance thus far for the Aggies, as they were the 6th seed coming in against Arab that played the Knights earlier this year, and the Knights had won by 11 in Arab, but they're going to the bucket at Thomas once again, and he's able to convert. Good strong move by the senior Owen Thomas. 50-35 is Arab chasing Sam Barcliff to Hunter Smith down the baseline. He's going to lay it up and in. Again, they're double teaming the ball, and when you double team, that's somebody's open, and they found Hunter Smith going to the bucket once again, and he's able to finish. Top of the key, long range three off the iron, no good, and Isaac Henderson
big rebound.
Has the rebound for the Aggies, and Puccio trying to come up with a steal. Puccio chasing, and gets to Barcliff. Barcliff across half court as he goes back door to Hunter Lowry and make that Connor Lowry. And Connor Lowry comes up short of the shot, but he was fouled in the act of shooting, as once again the Aggies found an open player underneath the bucket, and Connor Lowry was fouled and will go to the line, and he'll shoot two. Albertville by 17. 52-35, 3:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. Connor Lowry's first shot up and good as the Aggies continue to build their lead. That is the biggest lead of the night. 18 points, Albertville with 3:27 to go. Connor Lowry's second free throw is also up and good, and the Aggie lead now 19. 3:27 to go. In the corner is Couch. Back to Cavender. Cavender loses control, and Connor Lowry picks up the foul, and that is the 15th foul on Albertville, so Arab will inbound it along the baseline. Cavender will inbound it. He'll get it into Hallman. Hallman has it stripped away.
Albertville's defense has just been smothering tonight. They've been really denying the passes, the passing lanes.
Even with a 19-point lead, the Aggies' defense still aggressive as Cavender goes into the paint, puts up an off-balance shot. Again, what a nice shot by that young man as he's able to score for the Knights, and it's 56 now to 38 rather. 37, the scoreboard hasn't changed. They get it inside to Tillman. Tillman across court, it goes to Hunter Smith, to Lowry, back to Tillman. Tillman to Barcliff. Barcliff in the paint, crosses over, and he'll get it back out to Henderson. And they finally change the scoreboard. Isaac Henderson going to the bucket, loses control as it was knocked away by Puccio.
Out of control right there.
Coming up the floor is Cavender. Cavender all the way to the bucket, and this time he'll leave it short, and then he reaches in and fouls Tillman Plunkett. As Cavender went to the bucket, missed the layup, and then reached in to foul Tillman Plunkett. 2:34 to go, 54-37 is your score. Albertville by 17, as it looks like Cooper Colvin back in the game here for Albertville.
He hasn't played this fourth quarter.
He's in the game now as they'll get it to him, and he's guarded by Puccio and has it taken away. Drew Puccio takes it away, and then Cooper Colvin, probably a frustration foul there, but something you don't need it with a 17-point lead and 2:21 to go. Yeah. Albertville comfortably up, but now they commit 6 fouls, and the next one they'll go to the free throw line. Looks like Connor Lowry will get it, check in for Cooper Colvin.
As the old saying, Arab's not the enemy now, it's the clock. The clock's the enemy right now.
Thomas with the basketball to Puccio. Puccio in the corner launching a three. It's short. That was Couch missing a three. And Albertville once again controlling the defensive glass. Not a lot of second chance opportunities for the Arab team tonight. Connor Lowry has it
Lazy
stripped away,
pass.
and Drew Puccio is going to go in and lay it in. That's 2 steals by Puccio here late in the game, and that time he was able to finish 54-39. 1:54 to go. Puccio guarding Henderson up the floor. Puccio very quick, able to get a couple of steals here. He goes to Hunter Smith in the front court. The Aggies trying to take the air out of the basketball game. They'll throw it across to Henderson. Aggies don't have to shoot. They're up by 15 at 1:36, and you could probably hear the Arab coaches from here hollering foul. And that is the 17th foul on the Knights, and Tillman Plunkett will go to the free throw line now as he'll shoot a 1 in the bonus for the Albertville Aggies.
A couple of lazy passes has allowed a couple of easy buckets by the Arab Knights. We turned the ball over a couple of times. And
54-39, 1:35 to go in the game. Tillman Plunkett at the line. This is the first time Tillman has been at the line tonight. 1 and the bonus. The first one is up and good. He'll get the second free throw. And now if the Aggies don't turn it over and make their free throws, they can book their Friday night at 7:45 against the winner of Guntersville and Asbury later this evening. And Tillman Plunkett makes them both. It increases the Aggie lead to 17 at 56-39. 1:35 to go. Puccio in the front court quickly. He'll get it to Cavender. He has it stripped away. Great play. Connor Lowry. Now he'll just pull up, go across court to Tillman Plunkett. The Aggies don't have to shoot. They can play keep away. And Puccio fouls Hunter Smith quickly. And the Albertville Aggies, I think, Dave, you can probably pencil them in now as a semifinalist. And they'll play the winner, as we said, of Guntersville and Asbury. That game coming up at 7:45 this evening here at Snead State Community College. Game you can hear right here on Power 107.5 FM as Barry Galloway and Dane Dalkey will be in to take you for the next 2. Quickly in the front court after the miss, and then Arab loses it, and Cooper Colvin comes up with the basketball into the front court. Will Arab foul or just let the clock run out with 66 seconds to go, down 56-39. Albertville playing keep away. Hunter Smith to Tillman Plunkett, back to Connor Lowry. It looks like that the Knights are going to let the clock run out. 53 seconds. And the Aggies playing keep away still with Tillman Plunkett and Cooper Colvin back to Connor Lowry. And Connor Lowry puts it on his hip here at half court. And there's the foul as Coach Cruz wanted a foul so he could get some subs in the game.
Yeah, we got subs coming in all over, and Albertville's going to get away here with a big win in the quarterfinals, and going to be a big semifinal matchup between them and the winner of Guntersville and Asbury.
Both coaches clearing their benches now as checking into the game for Albertville will be Reed Kitchens, Jake Duquette, also Elijah Phyllis, and Emmanuel Hardaway in the game. And Connor Lowry's at the line shooting a 1 and the bonus. The first is in and out, no good. Coming down with a rebound is Arab's Landon Strickland there in the front court. Puccio has the ball knocked away by Duquette. And it'll be Albertville's basketball, as the last to touch it was one of the Knights. So congratulations to Coach Dylan Bedell, his staff, and the Albertville Aggies as they're moving into the semifinals again this year. Is the Aggies a big win, impressive win tonight for Albertville. 56-39 as the clock will run down at 27 seconds as Albertville outscoring Arab in this fourth quarter 15-9 as Albertville pretty much dominated all the way, had a 7-point lead at the end of the first quarter, a 7-point lead at halftime. They built their lead to 11 at the end of 3 quarters, and they're going to win this one tonight 56-39, and will move into the semifinals to face the winner of the Guntersville and Asbury game. A game will tip at 7:45 tonight.
Oh yeah, the final score is 56-39. He had Hunter Smith leading the scores for Albertville at 17, followed by Cooper Colvin at 15. Isaac Henderson came in with 10. Leading the Arab team was the Will Cavender, who had a great game tonight. He had 16 points, just a great game by Will Cavender. And so a big win for the Albertville Aggies.
And our Foodland player of the game tonight, Dave?
We're going to give that award to Hunter Smith.
Congratulations to Hunter Smith. He had a big night off the bench, 17 points to lead the Albertville Aggies to this first round win in the Marshall County Tournament. Your final score once again tonight, it was Albertville 56 and Arab 39. And coming up next here at Snead State Community College, Barry Galloway and Dane Dalkey will be in for the girls varsity game, as it will be the Arab Lady Knights against the Lady Aggies of Albertville. That's coming up next here on Power 107.5 FM.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace with their commitment to invest in state-of-the-art facility and technology upgrades as they prepare to provide customers with unsurpassed quality of life for decades to come. Most notably, perhaps, is the extensive renovations to the award-winning Sunset Water Treatment Facility on Willow Beach Road, which supplies safe and reliable drinking water to over 5,500 customers from Sand Mountain to Connors Island. And behind the scenes, multi-million-dollar investments in infrastructure such as water towers, sewer lines, and the recent extensive renovation to the East Lake wastewater plant demonstrate Guntersville Water Board's commitment to meeting the business and residential demands of this growing progressive city. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application, the approval, or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.